that female, Treviño. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails the single left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second when I made contact with her.
So he already knows her name. How many of you out there would surmise that this is personal? He's pulled this lady over for flipping him off, okay? We've got the facts. She allegedly flipped him off. It pissed him off, and he pulled her over. Let's watch how that works out for this officer.
Court is now in session.
Okay, right here. Here's the car, and I want you to pay attention to that right blinker. It looks like she didn't fail to signal. That looks like a blinker to me, folks. I see a blinker. Who out there sees a blinker with me? Raise your hand. Comment below. Tell me if you think this stop was ultimately justified at all. Did he have any pretextual reason to stop this lady? You be the judge.
$35, $256. If it's possible, could you make my location? PD 256. Put me at the 1049 of Gardenia.
First 1049 Gardenia.
PD 253 on duty stop.
That's correct.
$35 on Gardenia.
That's correct.
T-Zell.
Correct.
So this is that female, Treviño. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails the single left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second when I made contact with her. How's it going? Officer Akers, New Braunfels Police Department. Okay.
I know who you are.
That's fine. Well, the reason why you being
over for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. The reason why
you are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything. Ran over here like a crazy person.
Okay. Well, ma'am, the reason why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Now, I teach people how to do police contact, how to get pulled over by the police. Never say anything that justifies the reason for the stop. When he said the reason I pulled you over was you failed to use your turn signal, she should have just remained silent. She shouldn't have said anything, because she said okay, like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I did forget to use my signal. When actually, I mean, it looked like she used her signal. I saw a blinker. So she didn't fail to signal. She doesn't need to justify his reason for this stop. That's my humble opinion. Let's see how it works out for her.
I have 3 officers here.
He's hurt me before. Please don't let him.
Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detain her in cuffs?
No, because he's been illegal to me.
Okay. All right. We'll just continue to violate. You're under arrest for failed to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
Stay still. I'm sorry. You guys just know this is bullshit. You guys just know it is. You guys know it is. You're under arrest. Grab my phone. Please grab me.
I'm with her. Arresting somebody, physically arresting, handcuffing, taking to jail, and towing their car for failing to use a turn signal. I saw a blinker, so she didn't fail to signal. If you're out there and you think this is justified, please comment below. Please argue your point for me. And tell us what police department you work for, because obviously you'd have to be a cop to think that this is justified. But even cops, even all the cops that I know would say, nope, this is probably not justified.
We'll get it. You want me to transport, or you think it's better?
Danny can do it.
Danny, would you mind just transporting? You don't have to do anything else other than transport. I'll be there. PD 2V6.
Go ahead.
Can you go ahead and give me next rotational record? That female is in my custody. I believe it's going to be Brittany Treviño.
This question, when in custody at 8:39.
What's that? Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
I'm going to turn this off. You off?
Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
Okay, let's talk about what just happened there. So this other sergeant comes up to him and says, do you want to turn this off? Meaning, turn your body cam off. That should be disallowed in every department. Cops should be videoed from start of their shift to the end of their shift. I don't believe that they should ever be allowed, short of going to the restroom, to turn their body camera off, whether it's sound or video. They just shouldn't be able to do that. But we have a cell phone audio, so we can hear actually what happened.
Why are we arresting her for a traffic infraction?
Well, she comes down the street, comes right towards me. As I'm walking back by the car to do nothing, she flicks me off. Mm-hmm. And then as she does that, she gets on the lane and fails a single lane change. Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys, it's going to be an issue?
Huh?
You think it's going to be an issue?
Given your history,
Do you think it's going to be an issue? Yes, I think it's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
so any other person you would write a ticket to, right?
Yeah.
So that's how you have to treat every interaction. So if you would normally write a ticket to this person for this, just because that in the past you've done this, and this, right? This is something that you would normally write a ticket for, then what's write a ticket for?
Yeah. You want me to go ahead, please?
That's,
Proceeding for the plate for Charles Paul 5990 for number 3, Volkswagen 4-door Braunfels.
PD 35, cancel order. 217, can you bring it back to
Okay, let's identify who's out here, okay? The officer who made the stop is a Patrick Akers, and he works for the New Braunfels Police Department in Texas. New Braunfels, Texas. The sergeant to the rescue is Sergeant Chris Scott. I just want to give a huge shout out to Sergeant Chris Scott. He has common sense, and he has compassion for people. And he can spot a bully cop when he sees one. Would you normally arrest somebody for failing to use a turn signal? No, I'd probably just write him a citation. Well, then why are you treating this lady different? Is it because you know her and she flipped you off? I think that's probably why. So you can hear the sergeant call to cancel the wrecker, radioed over to the other officer, can you take the handcuffs off of her? Thank goodness we have level heads on the scene. And let's just talk about what happened as a result of this stop to Patrick Akers. Patrick Akers was fired as a result of this stop, and he petitioned to get his job back. And sometime in November of 2024, he was reinstated back to the police department with full back pay. Now, I disagree with that ruling. Comment below and tell me what you think. Should this cop have been fired? Did this rise to the level of being an offense that he should have been fired for? Do you think he should have gotten his job back? Or do you think that they rightfully fired him? Comment below. Tell me what you think. Argue your point like a lawyer. And I'll engage in conversation with you guys in the chat. I'm curious of what you think. I really want to know. I think he should have been fired. I think the termination should be upheld. But I'm really hard on bully cops. When I find a bully cop, I say eradicate him. Get him off the force as quick as you can. Because if he's a bully here, maybe he'll be a bully to the extent that somebody gets hurt. I just don't think that's worth it. I don't think it's worth it to keep people like that on the force. When you find somebody that takes things this personally and uses their power of the badge and power of the blue lights and siren to pull somebody over for a personal vendetta, I think they should get in another line of work. That's just my opinion, but it ought to be yours.
All right. So let's write the ticket and go about it that way.
Sounds good.
Because all you're going to do is give her more ammo.
I know.
Right?
Yep.
So write the ticket, just fill it out.
So that right there, what you just saw was the walk of shame. And this officer's walking back with his head. He's literally got his head hung because this sergeant told him to write this lady a ticket, and now he can't take her to jail. He really, truly wanted to take her to jail. I think the termination should be upheld, but you be the judge.
All right. I didn't mind. Yeah, I did.
For some reason my car is not working. It's not body camera.
What's that?
Brittany, come here. Can you go right by the back of your car, please?
All units prepared to copy broadcast. It's going to be the 25-minute block of 46 West. Callers advising a red Lincoln SUV. Female swerving and putting her makeup on. Have a license plate of Nora Sam Henry 9090.
Road rage machine, sending the guys up to the
Do you have an email address? What? L? Okay. What? That's it is. Alright, Brittany L.
You don't make thinner best in it? Well, yours is pretty thin, right? What are they looking for? You would think, I don't know, because I never tested it. I was always like, and they're like, you could stab right through it. And I'm like, what do you mean you can stab through it? You guys want to wear this for bullets? Are you kidding me? What do you mean you can stab through it? I mean, I've never tried. They did tell me though that you can stab right through it.
Finalizing they don't think this is fancy. Alright. So right here, Brittany, this is going to be your citation. You received on the court date is 9/27/23. Address and phone number for the quarter right here. This is a QR code to check it online. Here's more options down here about taking care of it online. Okay? So, you're good to go. So I understand that you flicked the officer off. That's not. So my question was, did you flick the officer off?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. Regardless of what your history is with Officer Akers, your intense hate caused you to flick him off, and then you committed a traffic violation. Okay? Had you just gone on about your day and not worried about flicking people off or anything like that, none of this would have happened.
I know, but
It just, oh, it did? No, I didn't.
my intention
Let me get,
is
let me get your signature on it. So, that's not pleading guilty, that just promises to take care of that ticket, okay? None of it ever is good on those automated ones, okay? So, here's the thing, right? Had you just gone on about your day, right? So your intense hatred is causing you to do other things.
So, officer, he's lecturing this lady about her intense hatred of this police officer. There is a personal relationship here of some sort between these two parties, but I don't think it's her personal hatred that's causing her to be in this situation. It is the very thin skin of Officer Akers. That's my humble opinion. Officer Akers is the one that needs a little bit of remedial training. But as always on this channel, Dr. Judge says you be the judge. Comment below, argue your case like a lawyer, and I'll see you on the next one.
Court is now adjourned.